What is up, guys? Zach here with another video. I know I haven't made a video in almost 2 weeks, and I'd say take a little break. I was getting a little tired making videos, so I decided to make a little break. But I'm back here with another DVD review of Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor 5. Just sitting here drinking some cream soda. Decided to review a DVD, and I just watched this. Well, I watched most of it last night, and I watched the last two matches. Just right now, actually, I just finished the entire show like 10 minutes ago, so I'm gonna review it. Let me take a sip of this. Oh, that's some good stuff there. Alright, so let's get to the review now. Alright. See in the cover here, you have Tyler Black versus Roderick Strong, Christopher Daniels, Eddie Edwards, the Motor City Machineguns, Kings of Wrestling, and you have Kevin Steen, ROH Ring of Honor Wrestling, Supercard of Honor 5, took place on New York City, New York on May 8th, 2010, which was actually my niece's birthday, by the way, in case anyone was interested in that, which I probably doubt you guys are. You have the disc right here. I don't know what the hell. Oh, you have Tyler Black jumping on Roderick Strong. Then right here you have Sara, Del Rey, and Amazing Kong. You have the Embassy, and you have the Briscoes right here. Alright, now, sorry about that. Overall, this show was amazing. This show was great. I enjoyed this show a lot. I thought it was really fun to sit through and watch. Very enjoyable. No complaints about it at all. Something's wrong with the DVD case, so you can see my fingerprints all over the case, which the other Ring of Honor DVDs don't do that for me, but just this DVD, you can see my fingerprints on the case, but just thought I'd point that out. But anyways, I was saying, this show was very entertaining to sit through and watch. Really good. Alright, I want to have a burp coming up. There you go. Sorry about that. Wait, another one. Alright, first match you have a Jay and Mark Briscoe versus Kenny King and Titus. This was a very good opener. Very fun to sit through, to tell you guys the truth. I thought this match was really fun. The Briscoes ended up getting the win after hitting the Doomsday device on, I think it was Kenny King. I'm pretty sure it was Kenny King that the Doomsday device on. And after 1, 2, 3 to win the match. And then after the match, Titus and Kenny King started, pushing each other and arguing, like, what the hell is going on, man. They're just pushing each other, getting all pissed off, and they start walking up the ramp. Titus grabs Kenny King's hand, raised up like they're perfectly fine, like they were acting that out. I don't even know if they were, but I don't know. Overall, like I said, fun opener. Erick Stevens versus Grizzly Redwood. This is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I thought going to this match was going to be boring and, kind of stupid. But the match was actually pretty decent. It wasn't really that bad at all. Of course, the embassy started getting involved by distracting the ref and everything. And, Erick Stevens hit the Dr. Bomb on Grizzly Redwood. Got to 1, 2, 3, won the match. Like I said, pretty decent match. They actually had a spot where Erick Stevens threw Grizzly Redwood into the post, and he actually injured his ribs there. And yeah, I think he actually said that he couldn't breathe. I don't know. And then after the match, they started beating down Redwood, and then Balls Mahoney came out and started helping him. And after they beat the living crap out of the embassy, they started having a party, and Balls Mahoney's theme's going off, and of course, his theme's saying "We got big balls." They started singing that. That was pretty funny actually, but like I said, a pretty decent match overall. Shimmer Match, Sara Del Rey, sorry about that, versus Amazing Kong. This was very good for a women's match, and I don't watch women's wrestling. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of women's wrestling. The only thing I'm a fan of is checking them out. And, for women's matches, it's very good for me because I don't watch women's wrestling. The only women's wrestling I get is from TNA and WWE, which is not good at all. The beginning of the match, the crowd started chanting my favorite chant of all time, "Fuck TNA," because, Amazing Kong is Awesome Kong from TNA when she got released. And then the crowd started saying, "Fuck you," something. I wasn't sure what they were saying because the commentator was going to shut the hell up. And then started chanting, "Fuck the Divas." And you know, this was a very good match. You know, it was like 7 to 10 minutes long. It wasn't that very long, but it was very good. You know, towards the end of the match, Shane Hagthorne or Claudio Castiglione was distracting the ref, and Chris Hero gave Sara the elbow pad, and you know, she hit that the Awesome Kong or Amazing Kong, and ROH I should say, and got to 1, 2, 3 to win the match. Overall, like I said, very, very good for a women's match. Yeah, pretty good. And then after the match, you know, nothing happened after the match. So yeah. Next we have non-title match: Eddie Edwards versus Christopher Daniels. This match was awesome. It really was. It was very, very good back and forth action. I had a lot of fun watching the match. And you know, towards the end of the match though, Christopher Daniels got the win after the BME, which is the best moonsault ever. On Eddie Edwards, got the 1, 2, 3. You know, Christopher Daniels, has he lost a match yet in ROH since he's returned? Like on like one of the shows, not on HDNet, because he needs to start putting people over. Because honestly, I'm not a fan of Christopher Daniels. I never was a fan of Christopher Daniels, but you know, Eddie Edwards should have won here in my opinion. And then again, it's just my opinion, but like I said, a very good match between the two. Honestly, I don't remember a lot of the match, like spots wise, because it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning by the time I got to this match, and I actually stopped. I was gonna stop at this match, but I stopped at the next match, which I don't remember a lot of. Actually, I remember a lot of. I actually rewatched the next match when I got home, but you know, like I said, Daniels and Edwards, very good match. Grudge match: Austin Aries versus Delirious. Austin Aries comes out in like a suit and everything, and you know, he goes on the mic and says how everyone loves him, and he's all like, "Everyone loves me, right? Yeah, shut up and listen to what I have to say." And he gets on the mic and he's like, "Looks like I'm dressed for a funeral, huh?" He's like, "Well, I am dressed for a funeral for the 2-time ROH World Champion, which is him." He's like, "Let's all pay our dues respect for him." And someone in the crowd all of a sudden says, "Boring," to Austin Aries, and Aries turns around and says, "Just like your sex life." He's like, "It's not fun by yourself," and everyone's just cracking up. And I was so cracking up. It was hilarious, you know. And you know, he says he wants to apologize to Delirious and Daisy Hayes, and they come out. He's like, "I'm sorry for what I did." You know, he was all apologizing and everything, and then, you know, Delirious started going crazy. And I didn't know the match actually started, to tell you the truth, until the referee rang the bell for the DQ. Delirious got DQ'd. You know, Delirious is just beating the shit out of Austin Aries, and he ended up taking his shirt and wrapping it around Austin Aries' neck and choking him. And that's how he got DQ'd. You know, and Delirious is beating the shit out of him. And then Kenny King and Right Titus came out and helped Austin Aries and started jumping Delirious, and they just ran backstage after that. It wasn't even a match, you know, it's just a segment, so nothing special there. 34th Street Last Man Standing Death Match: Kevin Steen versus Colt Cabana. Tell you the truth, this match should have gotten more time. This match seemed very short. For some reason, it only seemed like 10 minutes long, 10 like 15 minutes long. It didn't seem that long at all. It was a great match still, no matter what, but it should have been a little bit longer. You had a spot where, you know, oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if it's just on my DVD or what, but they completely like skipped Colt Cabana's entrance on here. All went to boom boom, then all of a sudden went to Cabana running out and Kevin Steen just running at him. I don't know if it's just my DVD or what, but like, it was very good. They had a spot where Colt Cabana brought out the tacks and threw Kevin Steen on there, and they went on Kevin Steen's back and everything. It was a great match, you know. Kevin Steen threw Colt Cabana on a table. I don't think the table broke though, because the camera turned away right when he landed on it. So I don't think it broke though. And I'm trying to think of something else that happened in the match. Oh yeah, then not Delirious. El Generico's music started, and then this is kind of funny. A kid, he came out, but I knew it wasn't him. I knew it was Steve Corino's kid right when I saw him, because I recognized how he looked from Glory by Honor, and I knew it was Steve Corino's kid. And Steve Corino came out of nowhere and tried to attack Colt Cabana, but you know, Cabana was able to figure out what was going on and started, you know, countering everything. But at the end, Steen hit a pile driver on Colt Cabana onto the tacks, and then he locked in the crossface. And then, you know, Carino brought out a barbed wire bat. And then, you know, Steen took the barbed wire and put him in a crossface with the barbed wire bat. So he had it across his face. And it was just crazy. And then, you know, the match ended that way when Steen got off him. The ref counted to 10. And Steen won the match. It was crazy, but it was just too short in my opinion. ROH World Tag Team Championship. Kings of Wrestling versus Motor City Machine Guns. This match was awesome. It was awesome, guys. I was so into the match. It's not even funny. There were so many times where I thought the Kings of Wrestling were going to retain. And I thought, oh my god, Motor City Machine Guns are about to win the tag team titles. Because there's so many near falls in this match. They all hit their finishers like freaking 10 times each at least, man. It was very, very crazy and intense. But, you know, towards the end of the match, Chris Hero was about to hit Alex Shelley with the elbow pad. But then the Briscoes came out, you know, and interfered and caused a DQ, which is kind of disappointing. But, you know, it kind of seemed like the Kings of Wrestling were about to retain anyway, so it really didn't matter. But, you know, they started brawling after that. And then, you know, after the match, they tried to hit the Doomsday Device on Chris Hero. But, you know, Sara, Delirious started getting involved, and then Jay Briscoe actually hit the J driver or something like that. J something. I think it's driver. The J driver on Sara Del Rey, which you never put your hands on a woman, by the way. Which was like, really, was that really called for? But, you know, Sara Del Rey, she's almost a man anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But like I said, great tag team match. But the ending was like, really, didn't need to happen. You know, I get the reason why they interfered. It was to continue the storyline between Briscoes and Kings of Wrestling. But, you know, it kind of like almost ruined a great match, you know. But, you know, the match is still great. Then they had the main event, ROH World Championship, Tyler Black versus Roderick Strong. This was very, very, very long. It was like a 35 minute match. And, you know, the problem I have with it was kind of slow paced. It was a little bit, at points, I have to admit, kind of boring at points, to tell you the truth. But it was still a great match overall. Nothing really wrong with the match at all. The crowd actually started to chant, fuck up Roddy, fuck up. You know, it was kind of funny. Then they started chanting, let's go Tyler. And the other half of the crowd would say, shut the fuck up. So it'd be, let's go Tyler, shut the fuck up. Let's go Tyler, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying. And, you know, overall, it was a great match, but just very slow paced. But at the end, it started getting pretty fast. And towards the end, Roderick Strong was on the top rope. But Tyler Black still hit the insecurity on him. And he ended up hitting the God's Last Skip off the top rope. Get the 1, 2, 3, retain the Ring of Honor World Championship. Then after the match, Tyler Black tried to follow the Code of Honor, which is, you know, shake your hand before a match and after a match if you want, you know. But, you know, Roderick Strong hit his hand away and they started brawling. And, you know, that's how the show ended, like that. And then Roderick Strong back on the mic and said, Tyler Black, me and you are not done, only the strong survive. And that basically ended the show right there. But I want to add something to you guys. Why is it every New York show, the world title match always has more than one referee? Because the world title match here had 3 referees, guys. 3 referees. Why is it a referee always gets knocked out? Just a question, because this happened at 8th anniversary show, this happened at this event, and this happened at Glory by Honor. And it's probably going to happen at Final Battle. So just curious. But overall, the show, great show overall. Really recommend you guys watch this show. You know, this has been my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Zach, and I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching.